I welcome you all to the webinar of Business Impact Assessment and ISO 27001-2022 Perspective conducted by GISA Council. It is a not-for-profit organization committed to empowering individuals and organizations through specialized training and globally recognized certifications. Our mission is to strengthen the cybersecurity and IT governance ecosystem by building skilled professionals through programs such as PCI-DSS, ISA, CISA, CSIM, C-RISK trainings, ISO 27001, CISSP training, SOC 2 Type 2 auditing program, and many more. Our director, Dr. Hiral Patel, has over 17 years of global experience in information technology and cybersecurity as a consultant and lead auditor. She is passionate about mentoring and guiding professionals in building successful careers in information systems audit, risk, and cybersecurity. In just more than 2 years since our establishment, GISA Council has proudly trained over 3,200 professionals across 60 plus countries, including participants from 170 plus global enterprises with more than 30 Fortune 500 companies among them. I am delighted to introduce Mr. Sonu Verma, a highly experienced trainer with 18 years of experience helping professionals to advance their careers. Having worked with multinational corporations, implemented reporting and data integration solutions, the vision through his practical insights, he aims to help individuals to enhance their skills, build successful careers, and drive meaningful change in the organizations. As a consultant and auditor, his practical insights make him a valuable asset to this training program. Additionally, please note that we will be sharing a Google form link in the chat box 10 minutes before the end of the session to claim your 1 hour CPE. The CPE will be issued to those who will fill the Google form. Best wishes to all the participants. Thank you, Sonu sir. Over to you. Please, sir.
Thank you, Dipti. Welcome on the call team. My name is Sonu Verma with 18 years of experience in delivering the fine-tune training from CISSP, CSIM, C-RISK, PMP, ISO 27K certifications in the training delivery. I'm involved in multiple type of training and auditing delivery, like ISO 27001, SOC 2, NIST CSF 2.0, CCPA, CCRA, etc. I'm your facilitator today, where I will be helping you to understand the business continuity planning and the prerequisite for business continuity planning, disaster recovery, why the business impact assessment is required before somebody composes the decision for an organization sitting at the top level, that how the BIA is going to be conducted, and in absence of BIA, what problem the organization will face if we do not conduct the BIA on an annual basis. For an organization, it is very much advisable to follow the NIST guideline, NIST CSF 2.0, ISO 27K, and SOC 2 that confirms that organization should be conducting BIA on an annual basis, minimum, in order to comply with all this standard and the framework, including the regulatory requirement like California Consumer Privacy Act, California Consumer Right Act, etc., including other regulatory act like Saudi Arabian government regulations, the HIPAA, and etc. So here today, I will be taking care of all these things. Now, somebody needs to confirm that they are able to see the slides that I'm going to present. And of course, I will be conducting a small practical session where you will be able to understand what exactly the BIA means if you're not from the BIA and BCP team background. Is that okay? All right. Uh, Juan, can you see my screen? James, can you see my screen? Somebody needs to confirm.
No, we can't.
Okay, I'm sharing my PPT. Can't you see this PPT?
I
Business
can see your
impact
screen
assessment.
from my side.
No, not the slide.
I can see the screen.
Okay, okay. Let me reshare my screen. One sec. Let me know once you can see my screen on this PPT part. Can you see now? Can you see my slide?
Yes, I
Business
can
impact
see.
Yes,
assessment.
yes, yes, we can.
All right. So today, in the business impact assessment, which is, or we call it the science of business resilience, when the any kind of BCP or disruption strikes an organization through, let's say, through man-made or through the natural calamity, we need to ensure that our BCP program is documented. When I say BCP program, it covers business continuity planning, disaster recovery, tabletop activities, simulation testing, parallel testing, and full interruption testing, including BIA. Now, in this session, I will help you out to conduct the BIA, starting from the layman language. Then slowly we will get into the IT world, how to conduct the BIA for the technical aspects. This session is being conducted on by GISA Council because GISA Council is starting a short program on information security management system that is starting from 31st of this month, that will run for 3 days, and on 7th it is going to get over, where people will get enlightened with the practical aspects of conducting information security audit as on certain critical controls. Okay, the class is starting from 31st of this month. Those people who are interested to join the session, they need to go to ISA Council website. Okay, first you will go there. You need to go to the drop down. You need to select internal training course for this one, and then you will register. Those people who are interested, the course is going to start from 31st of this month on, and then it is on gonna be on weekend. And then the 6th and 7th of June, that is Saturday, Sunday, the class is going to get over on 7th of June, where we will conduct the audit for 12 hours. The timing is gonna be 5:30 to 9:30 p.m. Standard Time, UTC 12 to 4. You will get a CP certificate. You need to write an examination, and the fee is very minimum. That is for Indian participants with all taxes included. That is 2,999, and for for other citizen out of India, that is for $50 only. So feel free to register yourself if you want to enroll yourself here. That is going to be a complete practical session there as well. Now coming back to the session on the webinar, the business continuity planning, we are going to cover here the BCP policy and conceptual reviews on certain parts of the BCP. We will be talking about the controls in BCP policy, and I will teach you 2, 3 controls that we need to audit. The reason why we need to conduct the BI, how to conduct the BI, importance of BI for business, critical business identifications, how we are going to do that. Okay. Other than that, we will understand what is the policy maker's mindset when we are making the BCP policy, the strategic look of our organizations, the leadership vision, and culture impact. Okay. Now, let's get back to the agenda. Is there anyone on this call who are from BCP team or who has ever handled the BCP? Feel free. This is an interactive sessions team. No one? Go on. If somebody wants to speak up.
I have done the BCP plan actually.
Mm-hmm.
So it's a service-based company with for many of the projects I have handled it.
Okay.
So that's on
What?
basic level.
Okay.
So what is the business? How we are? It is impacting if anything goes wrong.
Mm-hmm.
So that time, what steps should be need to be done?
Mm-hmm.
So on the overall organizations basically. So that much I have handled it.
All right. Thank you. What's a good name?
Come again?
What's a good name?
Not clear.
What's your, okay. All right. So, team, today what we are going to. Okay. Now, people who are not speaking, please put yourself on mute. Okay. Now, in this BCP part, we need to understand two things. Okay. And then we will understand why we need to conduct BI and how to conduct the BI. As I confirmed in the beginning of the class, that we will be conducting on the layman language first to ensure the people who are not from the IT background or BCP background, they understand the concepts. Okay. Now, BCP policy, okay, it talks about business resilience of an organization. Okay. The strategy to deal with BCP like situation and ensure that impact is as much as low, as low that can be done. Okay. Now, for everything what we know in the audit part, that we need to have something and everything documented when we talk about information security, cyber security, encryption, physical security, network security, logical security. We need to have a policy documented. In the same fashion, we need to have BCP policy documented. So this is a first requirement. BCP policy needs to be documented. Okay. The objective and scope also. Now, before we start writing the BCP policy, we need to understand, since it is talking about business continuity, it means in any given situation, we need to have certain backup plan to ensure that our business has as less as impact we can handle. Okay. As we need to lower down as much as possible. Now, in order to document the BCP policy, we need to understand business runs on one rule, and that is profit. Okay. Hence, we need to ensure all the revenue generation applications and processes need to be identified first before we document BCP, policy, and strategy to safeguard these processes. All right. Now, in order to understand the applications and processes, okay, that is going to impact the business, we are going to conduct a small scenario where I recommend the team to participate, please. Scenario. So working as a CISO in a bank branch, I'm especially mentioning branch, not for the entire world. Okay. You need to conduct BIA. One morning, you reach bank and found that below line items are not working. Please take care of these items. Okay. The item that is there is cash counting machine, ATM machine, token vending machine. Those people who are not aware what is token vending machine is like when you go to the Pizza Hut or McD, you get the receipt and you get a display machine that says your food is processing, your food is in the oven, your food is ready to collect the food, move to the counter number this. In the same fashion, in most of the branches, banks, the once you visit the bank, they give you the token number and you need to wait there. And for certain work, you need to go to that particular window if you want to deposit the money, if you want to apply for the loan, if you want to withdraw the money, whatsoever the concern is. Those people who are not aware, that is what we call as a token vending machine. Okay. Now, these are the 5 line items. You need to give me the you need to prioritize which one you are going to conduct. Okay. And you need to give me the business justification. 2, 3 people need to participate here so that people understand. And then I will help you out in adjusting the swim line in case you don't meet the requirement of the answer. So Nitya, would you like to participate here?
Sure.
Sure, go ahead. Did you read the scenario?
Yes, you're working soon.
Okay, go on.
So for the cash counting, we have done put on alternatives. The manual token is not possible actually. So the people has to wait for the queue and they have to collect the cash.
Mm-hmm. So what
Um,
is the priority number? You need to give me the priority number first.
Priority number first is email server because we have to communicate the accounts and all being required.
Mm-hmm.
And the cash counting machine is the second.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, so ATM token vending machine token it's put us on a 5 years token vending machines. So ATM where we can, so anywhere we can take it. So that is also be a fourth part, four number. The alarm would be a third.
All right. I need one more participant here. Who wants to participate now? Anyone? Okay. Yeah, Shraddha. Okay. Go on,
Let me
Shraddha.
participate.
Okay. Shraddha, go
Yeah,
on.
no, I want to give
This is
ATM a
Fatima.
priority. I
Say
want
it
to
again.
give ATM a priority
Okay,
Fatima
because
is talking now.
one by one. Nitya, put yourself on mute. Fatima, put yourself on mute. Shraddha, go on. And then Fatima, you need to give the response. Okay. Shraddha, go on.
Yeah.
Fast.
Yeah. Burglary alarm should be one first. Email
Mm-hmm.
server two.
Mm-hmm.
Cash counting three.
Mm-hmm.
ATM four. Token vending five.
All right, Fatima, go on.
yeah, I want to give ATM one because we have to.
Who is speaking this? Is that Fatima? Okay. ATM, we want to give one. Okay. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because customer generates from there, we generate our income and reputation, and we have to give a good service to them.
Mm-hmm.
Then I want to give server two.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
Then the counting machine three.
All right.
Then token vendor goes for four.
And this
Then
is five then,
let's say burglary
right?
alarm five.
All right. What is your business justification for giving five to the burglary alarm?
Yeah, assuming that we have security, we have camera in place, and it's just the alarm that is not working. There is another alternative. That's why I'm giving it five. And for me, it doesn't really give a direct inflow of income to the company. So I don't give it a priority. Those ones that give priority first are the ones that are direct to the customers, which is much more of a reputation that we need to protect.
All right. And who was the second one? Shraddha. What is your business justification for giving burglary alarm system as one?
Okay. So because theft can happen anytime, and that is the more crucial part where because the cash and the customers, the people's money is secured there. If that has got theft, then definitely that should be alarmed first. Of course camera is there, but that once in the morning, once the bank is open, then you will come to know that this is happening. But if this is not been prioritized first, then I think during that span of time where the thieves want to
Mm-hmm.
get it get it theft, then they can do it. So that is where burglary should be first.
All right. So now, what you just said, Shraddha, that you did not a business impact assessment, you did the security impact assessment.
Okay.
Okay. So as I mentioned in the beginning, you are working as a CISO, but you are
Okay.
not conducting security assessment, you are conducting the business impact assessment. Okay.
Understood.
Now, I will ask these three people to provide the answer once again. Okay. Once I provide the justification. Okay. Who knows that burglary alarm system is not working? Who knows it?
Bad team only knows it actually, but the
Only
bank.
CISO, only the security team is aware that burglary alarm system is not working, and the CISO is the head of it. Until and unless the information is not released, nobody gets to know inside, even inside the bank. Forget about the company or the customers and the thief to get to know the burglary system is not working, right? Until and unless you don't report this. And what is the probability of getting this theft? What is the probability? Is it much higher? Is it less probability that somebody will steal, will rob the bank?
Yes,
The
probability.
probability is very minimum, right?
Yes.
Right. Okay. So probability is very less. Until the information is not released, no one knows that burglary alarm system alarm is not working. Those people who have ever audited the bank, if they have not audited, let me tell you them. If the burglary alarm system is not working, there is a guideline from the RBI and other head of the bank that they need to inform the local police station, and the local police station is obligated to send 2 cops until the burglary alarm system is not working. Okay. Plus, we have the CCTV camera. So we have compensatory control. And additional controls. All right. Now, how many people, Shraddha, what was the last time you went to the bank and deposited the money in ATM? In ATM. Shraddha, when was the last time? Do you remember?
Uh,
You don't.
I think no, I don't.
All right. Fatima, over the lady.
Yep. We can see
Fatima
this
and Nitya.
one very frequent in the national banks.
Fatima and Nitya, have you ever, what was, you don't, do you remember?
ATM is a
Yesterday I have went it
regular thing
actually for
that
that
people
important.
access.
To deposit the
People
money. Okay.
access to get
Yes.
money.
All right. And how frequent you use the ATM, which is the where the percentage is bigger, to deposit the money or to withdraw the money from ATM?
Frequently, people withdraw money and they get
Withdraw.
lots of money.
Withdrawal is bigger, right?
Yes.
Bigger,
Okay.
yeah.
So withdrawal of withdrawal withdrawal percentage is bigger where deposit percentage is less. Agree? Not agree? All right. Now, these three ladies who participated in the answer, if I give them 50,000 US dollar cash and ask them to deposit in the bank, and they found that cash counting machine is not working from last 2 hours. How many hours are you going to wait there? people. These three people, how many hours are you going to wait in the bank to deposit the money? If you are carrying the 50,000 cash, what will you do? Fatima and Shraddha, please give me the answer. How many hours would you be spending more? If you're already waiting from last 2 hours and you found the cash counting machine is not working, are you going to wait there or are you going to get the money back?
We'll have to pay the amount actually. So we put in the.
You need to, you are depositing in your own account.
Yes.
So what will you do if the cash counting machine is not working? It's a huge amount. Are you going to wait or you will go there again next day, tomorrow, or you will go to the different branch?
No, the manually the slips will be there, no? So we'll go for manual
Yeah.
slip and we'll put the
So,
amount.
Bank
all right.
deposit.
So this 50,000 US dollar cash counting, how much time it is going to take for a person or for a cashier? 3 hours, 2 hours, right? 3 people. Let's say there are 10 people. Okay. Now 50,000 multiplied by 10. Okay. Multiple amounts. So are you going to wait for those hours or is the person is going to calculate manually? Yes, no, maybe. If, give me the answer, team. What we will prefer? We will prefer to go back to the home and we will come again, or otherwise, if there is a nearby branch, we will go there and deposit the money, right?
Right.
Yes.
All right.
We have to deposit the money in branch.
In the different branch, or if you don't want to, you will go. If it's since you're carrying, let's say
Yes.
I'm
Will
adding
come
more
the
money.
next day. Will come the next
Next
day.
day. Okay. You will go next day. You will go next day. Okay. Now, just assuming there are 10 people with same amount to deposit. All right. Now, if this money does not get deposited, what will happen? The bank lost the business of 500,000, whatever the amount is. Okay.
5 lakhs.
All right.
More than that.
US dollar within
Yes.
2 hours, correct?
Yes.
All right. Now the ATM machine is also not working. So people cannot deposit the money there also. And if the money is being withdrawn from the ATM, is the bank making the money or they're losing the money? If the ATM is being used to withdraw the money, bank is not making money, right?
Yes.
Right.
All right. Email server, which is supposed to have the backup frequency, okay? Now, which one is impacting the business more out of this? I've given the scenario.
Cash counting machine.
So now change the priority now. Priority.
Email
What is the
server as
priority?
well as cash counting. Email server I will
So
prefer give one, or cash counting prefer two.
cash counting machine is first as of now, correct?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
All
Yes.
right. Now, the second, where people can give the money in ATM, okay, even if it is withdrawing, somebody is depositing, but it is generating the revenue. Two, token vending machine is not in consideration because you can use the manual receipt to write, asking the security guard to write or any staff to write. Okay. So the email server is going to be your three. burglary alarm system can be 4 and this can be 4. Because if the token vending machine is up and running now, people are not running in the chaos like situation. What we prioritize as of now, my most important business and applications or the machine for the bank, which is impacting the business, is cash counting machine and ATM. Agree? Yes, no, maybe?
Yes.
All right. Now, for the bank, the ATM, the cash counting machine is priority 1 and ATM is 2. Okay. As a over, as an, for a bank. Okay. Now, if I'm talking about out of these 3, okay, where email server, where people are working only on emails, the administrative staff whose work is just to work on email, do you think the person is going to be concerned if their cash counting machine is working or not, ATM is working or not, token vending machine is working or not? For the server team, what is the most important thing? Or the most important thing, what is that? Email server, right? For the server team?
Email server.
Right. And for the security team?
Burglary alarm.
Right. Okay. So for server team, server is the priority. For security team, burglary alarm is a priority. So in the business impact assessment, we conduct the assessment in 3 ways. First, we are going to identify which all things can impact the business. 1. Second, we are going to prioritize which is going to impact the business from revenue point of view. Okay, prioritize on the basis of revenue impact, on the basis of impact on revenue. Okay. This is our first priority. Okay, after we find the criticality. Second, we did the impact assessment on the department-wise impact assessment. How it is going to impact the department from the revenue point of view in an IT world. Okay. For example, those who know what is the vulnerability assessment and penetration testing, assuming that Nessus tool or Burp Shoot is not working for 2 hours, let's say for 8 hours, okay? And the organization is involved in doing VAPT for other companies, and it has 10 staffs who conduct VAPT on VAPT conducts VAPT for one application every hour. Okay. Now, if the VAPT tool is not working, do you think that marketing team needs to be concerned? No. Do you think that recruitment needs to be concerned? No. Because this tool is creating the impact only on the department of those department. What is the department? Of VAPT department. Understood this part? Understood? The department-wise assessment? Now, team, please speak up, please.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right. Now, I need to ensure that this impact needs to be categorized. Okay, how? Let's do in the layman language first. All right. In the below scenario, the historical data says that cash counting machine is used to count like $50,000 per hour. Okay. The machine engineer took 1 hour to repair cash counting machine after he was informed when a cash counting machine was not working already for 2 hours. Okay. How many hours this person took, what you call, to create this, to repair it? 1 hour. Okay. So recovery time needs to be calculated from the time this is down and the total hours taken. So in RTO, in BCP, we call as a recovery time objective. What is the recovery time objective? Now,
3 hours.
3 hours post cash counting machine. Okay. Now, in our BCP, we call as RPO, that is called recovery point objective. I'm sorry. Somebody saying something?
No, recovery point of objective is.
Okay. So the recovery point objective is equivalent to the loss, total loss. Okay. Right. Total loss of data due to disruption. Can somebody tell me how much this bank lost on given this data?
3 hours.
And what is the amount the cash counting machine was used?
That's $450,000, isn't it?
150,000 multiplied by 3 hours, right? Total loss?
450,000.
Now, the moment if you inform to their your head that the cash counting machine was up and running within an hour, but we lost 44,50,000 US dollar, this amount within 3 hours, isn't it creating a major impact? Understood? Now, if I give the data, given the historical data, ATM was used to deposit the money, $1,000 per hour. ATM is down for 2 hours. Let's say it has been up and running for 2 hours. What is the loss? 1,000 multiplied by 2 is equal to $2,000, right?
$2,000 US.
Understood this part?
Yes.
Now, what we do, the concern is that when we conduct the impact assessment, we just conduct the business impact assessment. We do not involve the risk assessment. If we give this burglary alarm system as 1, we need to provide the business justification stating that even if the people are not aware, the probability of getting this robbed is very less, and that we already have the additional controls, supplementary controls, or compensatory controls, whatsoever the controls are implemented. Understood? Now, in the email server, whenever the server is down, we can get the data up and running, right? We can back up the data, right? We can back up the data, right?
Right.
Let's say it is down for 1 hour, data loss is 1 hour, but it says the server takes backup, okay, failover server. What is the loss? What is the loss, team? If the data is recovered.
1 hour.
If the data is recovered, then do we have loss? Yes, no, maybe.
0 loss.
0?
2 hours.
Just the time is getting impacted. We may have the latency to back up the data, but the data is not going anywhere, right? Yes, no, maybe. Okay.
Yes.
Correct. Right.
Yes.
All right. Now, once we conduct this business impact assessment team, okay, so what we do, we calculate this portion, okay. I have got to know this is my data where the loss is this much. Now, if you are handling a data, if you're handling a client who is giving you this information, okay, that you need to process the information or the business from my bank, you think the client is going to be very happy that why it is an RTO is 3 hours? And my machine, when my ATM, this engineer can get this up and running within an hour, why there is a delay in informing the customer, informing the engineer, right? There will be a question, right?
Yes.
So what will you do now to patch this gap? You will update the BCP policy that as soon as the cash counting machine is down, within 5 to 10 minutes, the engineer needs to be there to get this up and running. Okay. Now, I don't want even 1 hour. So, okay. Now, client is saying, I am not going to give you 1 hour. 1 hour is not acceptable. Okay. I don't want to handle this loss. Now, what you need to do, if one person is able to handle this thing within an hour, okay, so actual RTO, I'm writing actual RTO is 1 hour. Okay. Client requirement is 30 minutes. Okay. Client is saying, I'm giving you 30 minutes as maximum allowed outage, MAO. Now, what I need to do? What will you do, Fatima? If you need to get this work done within 30 seconds, one person is handling this thing in 1 hour. My client requirement is 30 minutes. What I need to do? If a person does this or does the work in 1 hour, I need to split this. I need to get this work in half of the time. So we need to increase the time, the manpower, right? Develop this.
Resources.
So I need 2 engineers, right? Okay. So what I need to do to avoid this outage part, because after 30 seconds, client is saying, if there is an outage after 30 minutes, whatever the loss is going to happen, it is your bank is going to will have a penalty. Okay. Now, just understand that instead of cash counting machine, let's say it is a software development company who is having the RTO of 3 hours. where client is saying, okay, I cannot handle this more than 30 minutes. Okay. So what will happen? Anything that is happening after 30 minutes, you need to pay. Okay. So we need to deduct how much is the loss. The loss was 4,50,000 US dollar. Okay. I just need to remove the 30 minutes calculation. And the calculation says 75,000 US dollar I need to remove. Okay. So this is the calculation. Okay. Was the loss of the total loss. However, client only agreed for 30 minutes as MAO, as maximum allowed outage, after which there will be client penalty. How much client organization needs to pay? How much? 45,000, 500 minus, our data says in 1 hour, it counts 15,000, 150,000, so 75,000, right?
75.
Minus 75. Now, client has put it on the let's say a corporate company. Who is going to pay this amount? Who is going to pay? This is posed on the organization. Who is going to pay finally? Go on. Who is going to pay? His pickup team. Fatima, who is going to pay?
Bank.
Bank. Yeah.
Oh,
Somebody.
The vendor has to
Anyone.
pay.
The forum is free. No need to ask permission. Just speak up.
The vendor has to pay actually. So
The company needs to pay, right?
yes.
And company, they don't have their own pocket. So from where it will be extracted? From the employees. Your incentive is going to be deducted. Your overtime payout will be on pause. Your appraisal is going to be on pause, and the deduction in the money part, right? So what happens when there is a penalty from the client to the organization extract the money from the employees. And then on the financial year, you get to know that appraisal is not 15%, it is just 5%. The reason behind this is called, in the project management information security, this is called top to bottom travel. That is called pyramid effect. Okay. And that is why when people say, oh, my salary appraisal is not good, my bonus is not good, so and so. Okay. Reason behind, in the background, something has happened, and for which we need to inform the team that yes, we need to go for the BCP training as well. Okay. So what happened? This needs a training on BCP to employees, give them awareness and transparency. Okay, so that people are aware when to work, when not to work. Somebody did not take the action to inform the cash counting machine engineer, which could have been handled for 1 hour, but it took 3 hours. So 2 hours of extra delay. So what we need to do now in the BCP, what the organization is going to do, they have done the calculation. Okay. So they will do like this. Items, cash counting machine, category, highly critical. I need to have an engineer. That is primary contact person. Okay. Let's say A is the primary contact person. But this can happen if this person is on leave. So in BCP, we need to have a backup of the backup. Okay. So the backup is secondary engineer, secondary contact person. So let's say C is the secondary person. So what we have some of the organization to keep it the third contact person also. So they categorize these things in case the cash counting machine is down. They know it is highly critical. The information time is just 2 minutes, and they need to inform engineer A. If the engineer A does not pick up the call, second person needs to provide, should be contacted within that minute. Now, with that, we have to provide the phone number of this person. Okay. And we need to audit this BCP policy every month, because the chances is that this A, who is the critical resource, might have put down the paper and you don't know. And once he leave the organization and there is a cash counting machine is down again, you're calling this person on the phone number. It says the person to whom you're calling, the phone is switched off, or this person will pick up the call saying that I have left your organization 6 months before. Now you don't know whom to contact, whether A or C is not picking up the call, or C is on sick leave. So it is going to create a mess. So what we do, we categorize the highly critical applications in the tools. We provide the primary contact number and the secondary contact number with the phone numbers. And of course, there is an audit mechanism that we need to learn. And that is why what GISA Council is doing. GISA Council is running a new program. Okay, not the new program, a short program to understand the critical control assessment. That this program is going to start from this 31st of this month. And it is going to be a 12-hour session. The charges is just 3,000. For foreign citizens, it is $50. So those people who are interested to learn that complete practical understanding, please go to this website and register yourself. Okay. All right. Any question, team? With that, the practical aspects as of now is over. Okay. So let me know if you have any question. Please feel free to ask the question. Any question, team? Anyone who wants to speak up, don't seek permission. The forum is open. Any question? Michelle, Manoj, Rehan, Shraddha, any question? No question. All right. If I assume there is no question, support team is going to share. This is a trainer slide, sir. This is the trainer slide. The study material will be provided in the class. Okay. And yes, all the study material will be shared with you. This is GISA Council's classified information, classified slides. So you will have the student study material, of course, that can be shared. Support team is going to share a Google form. Please fill up the form so that you will receive the certificate on the webinar on the business impact assessment. And that was the wrap from my side. Thank you for joining Business Impact Assessment webinar. See you in the upcoming session on information security audit starting from 31st May.
Thank you.
Take care,
Thank
team.
you. Thank
Take
you.
care.
Thank you. Thanks, everyone.
Thank you.
Yanoga, you have some question?
Thank you.
Welcome.
Yes, sir. Do we get the record of this class after?
Yes, you will get it. Yes, you
They
will
will
get it.
put on the PPT.
Yes, you will get it.
All right, thank you. I appreciate it.
Yeah. No more question? All right then. Take care. Lovely day.